How to discover deep desires.
Let me tell you one of the most profitable truths in marketing. Nobody buys a drill because they want a drill. They buy it because they want a hole in the wall. But I am going to take you one step further. In reality, they do not even want the hole. They want to see the picture hanging, their home finished, and feel that it is finally truly their home. Your prospect does not want your product. They want who they become because of it. And today, you are going to learn how to discover that deep desire that truly moves the decision.
The 2 levels of desire.
Just like with pain, desire has 2 layers. The top one is the surface desire, the functional part, what your prospect says they want: make money, lose weight, have more time. The layer underneath is the deep desire, what that achievement means to them emotionally and in their identity.
People do not buy the what, they buy who they become.
Look at how you move from what they ask for to what they truly long for.
How to rise from surface desire to deep desire.
The technique is very similar to the one for pain, but upward. Start with what your prospect says they want and ask yourself,
and what would that give you? And then how would you feel?
Until you reach the emotion or the identity.
I want to make some extra money.
Leads to, and what would that money give you?
I could leave the job I hate.
Leads to, and what would that change for you?
I would choose how I spend my days.
Leads to, and how would you feel being the owner of your time?
I would finally feel free and proud of myself. This is the deep desire.
Sell the destination, not the vehicle.
This changes your content completely. Your product, your company, and your plan are the vehicle. But nobody falls in love with a vehicle. They fall in love with the destination. Your job is to paint the destination with so much clarity that your prospect can already see themselves there. That is why the most attractive content shows the after, the morning without an alarm clock, the photo on the beach on a random Tuesday, the pride of taking the family out to dinner. Do not describe the product. Describe the life it makes possible.
The bridge, connect pain and desire.
Now you have the 2 shores. Today's pain, where they want to get away from, and the deep desire, where they want to arrive. Your content and your solution are the bridge between them. That is the story that attracts.
I was there, pain. Today I am here, desire. And this was the bridge.
We will use it in the storytelling module, but it is born from this map.
Real example, applied to content.
A reel that stays on the surface. With this business, you can make some extra money. Cold. A reel that touches the deep desire. This morning, I took my daughter to school without looking at the clock, came back home, and worked from the sofa with a coffee. 2 years ago, that was an impossible dream. If you also dream of owning your time, I'll read you in the comments. The second one does not sell money. It sells freedom, identity, a life. And that is why it connects.
Common mistakes.
Staying in the functional desire. Making money does not create emotion. What the money means, does. Talking about the product instead of the destination. Features instead of transformation. The classic mistake that makes everything feel cold. Promising unrealistic destinations. Hope attracts. Exaggeration destroys trust. Paint a believable future, using your desire and not theirs. What moves you may not be what moves your avatar. Research theirs.
Practical advice.
Complete your desire map alongside your pain map. Surface desire on the left, deep desire on the right. And for your content, write 3 after scenes, specific and visual moments from the life your avatar longs for. Those scenes are gold for your reels and posts. Now you have the full emotional map, what hurts them and what they long for. But between desire and decision, there is an invisible barrier, fear. Even if your prospect wants what you offer, something stops them. In the next lesson, we will look at the fears that block decision-making and how to deactivate them.